On Strike It Lucky tonight, a jackpot of £3,000. Change your whole personality in style. Win a day at a top beautician's. Trace your roots, a week's holiday in sun-drenched Gambia, or a weekend among the chestnut blossom and the Schlosses of Bavaria. All these prizes waiting to be won tonight on Strike It Lucky. Now, ladies and gentlemen, your host, Michael Barrymore.
Thank you very much. What? You what? What, mate? There we are. Welcome to the show, and welcome, is it Jill?
It is.
And Peter. Nice to meet you.
Hi.
And whereabouts you from?
Lytham St Anne's.
Lytham St Anne's. Very nice. What do you do for a living?
I'm an orthoptist.
Pardon?
An orthoptist.
Are you? Really? Mm-hmm. Is that something to do with the eyes?
It is, yes.
Oh, good. Yes, and what do you do?
Well, we diagnose and treat eye conditions such as lazy eyes and squints and...
Yeah, things like that.
things.
That's nice. And Peter?
I'm a technical officer with a leading plastics company in the Northwest.
I just said Peter. I didn't ask you what you did, Peter. I just said, Peter. You get on that seat, you fly away. So what do you do, Peter?
Well, it's just really customer liaison and site
Customer
visits.
liaison.
That's right, yeah.
Hello, and then you sell them things.
Well,
like
hopefully,
that.
yes.
Yes. And are you married?
No,
No,
engaged.
engaged.
Engaged. How long have you known each other?
Ooh,
Well,
about 10 years.
10 years.
About... So what's up, Peter? You, you know, what is the news, Peter? I mean, what is wrong?
Well, we didn't start going out together for about 3 years ago. We
Yeah.
actually came back on a holiday.
Holiday.
And we started sort of courting.
Started.
We got together on the plane,
On the trip.
basically.
Got together on the plane.
Yeah.
On the way back.
Back from the Canary.
Well, you were going along and he was knocking on the window outside.
No.
Said, come in, Peter.
Well, I just happened to sit next to him. I mean,
Yeah.
it could have been anybody, and they'd have been here tonight, really.
Could have been anybody. Lucky I wasn't sitting there, Peter. That'd be you and I. Jill be out there talking to us. So my mate Peter. Getting nervous, are you, Pete? So, and so when are you going to get married? You got yourself somewhere sorted out yet?
Hopefully
Maybe
next year sometime,
maybe.
yeah.
Next year, yeah? Somewhere to live?
Yes, we've got a house.
Oh, you got that already?
Yeah.
That's right, yeah.
I see. So do you use it?
We do everything the wrong way around, you see.
You do everything the wrong way around. Hey, say no more. Well, then what's life without a bit of adventure? There you go. Well, nice to meet you, Peter.
Thank you very
you're
much.
Jill. Nice to meet you, Jill. Welcome them. Have a nice time tonight. Ha ha ha. That's Danny, that is Danny LaRue. I worked with him last year. Yes, 29 years. Ha 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 ha. Watch your mates, now you see it, now you don't. Thank you. That's come on your show, Michael. How do you do? That's all right, I'm taking somebody. What's your name, my love?
Yes, Somporn.
Sunporn.
Yes.
Sunporn.
Yes.
I see. And Ian? Yeah. What do you mean, give it some? Who's that? This lady that always said, give it some, Ian. Is that a friend of yours?
I think so.
You're not about to nut me or anything, are you?
No.
And Sunporn, just come in a little bit so we can see you at home. No, just over there, that's lovely. Whereabouts are you from?
Thailand.
Thailand.
Yes.
Are you? I see. And you're married?
Yeah, for 10 years.
Yeah, and where did you meet?
We met in Bangkok.
Have you got any children?
Two.
Two?
Two sons.
Two sons, and what are the names?
I'm Naj and I'm Nui.
What? Is it a Thai name?
They're Thai names.
Yeah.
I'm Naj and I'm Nui.
I'm Nudge and I'm Nui.
Yeah.
A Nudge and a Nui.
Yeah.
You okay, Sunporn?
Yeah.
Yeah. What are you crying for?
Just make me laugh.
It makes you laugh. Who, him?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, wait, it's my job. What's your game? Does he always make you laugh, Sunporn?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Wait.
What, regularly?
Yes.
Yes? So he makes you laugh. Well, that's lovely. Have a lovely night with us this
Yes.
evening and enjoy yourself and relax. OK, there we are. Let's welcome them. OK. How do you do? Welcome to the show. Whereabouts are you from?
Chesterfield.
Chesterfield. Married?
Yes.
Yeah? And what do you do, Pam?
I'm a midwife.
A midwife. And Alan. Hello.
Hello there.
All right?
Not so bad, thank you.
Good. Is that it?
That's it, yeah.
Smart man. What do you do, sir?
I'm a traffic policeman.
You're a traffic policeman. Welcome. And, well, look, somebody's got to do the job. You go up and down the motorway, do you?
Not often, no.
Not often?
Not on the motorway.
Oh, you don't do that one?
No.
You got the smaller cars?
No, we've got the big cars, but we're on the main roads of North Derbyshire.
I see. And where'd you meet?
Oh, we met in Hong Kong.
In Hong Kong? And you got any hobbies?
I'm in a male voice choir in Chesterfield Mill.
Male voice choir?
Yeah.
Ah. Can you sing? Obviously you can.
Not so as you notice.
You can?
Yes.
What's his best one, Pam?
Sing Dem Bones.
Oh, you're joking.
Hey?
Dem Bones.
Dem Bones? Go on. Okay, off you go there, Alan, and we'll join in. Come in there, all join in here, all right, together.
Dem bones, dem dry bones, dem bones, dem dry bones, dem bones, dry bones. Now here's the word of the Lord.
Hey!
Well, foot bones connected to the ankle bone, the ankle bone's connected to the leg bone, your leg bone's connected to the knee bone, the knee bone's connected to the
Hallelujah! Bones, dem
dry bones, dem dry bones, dem dry bones. Now here's the word of the Lord.
Nice voice. All right, now let's play the game. Now, the idea of the game is to get from one side to the other. The first couple to get across get a chance to go on to our final tonight and win anything up to £3,000. You tossed a coin earlier on to decide who's going first. So if your partners would like to go to their places, we can start. Let's give them a nice bit of encouragement. Let's play the game. OK, Suncorn, you go over there. You can. Right, now, to move across your answers, you have to answer questions from various categories. I'll give you a choice of 2, 3 or 4 questions for 2, 3 or 4 moves. You give me an incorrect answer, your opponent automatically gets the opportunity to answer the remaining questions and take your moves. All understood? OK, let's start the game. The first category for you, Peter, is handsome hunks. OK, 2, 3 or 4?
3, please.
3, for your first move. Whose catchphrase is, no, I mean Harry?
Frank Bruno.
And for your second move, this one is a decathlete and did commercials for a famous drink.
Daley Thompson.
And for your third move, there's nothing childish about this guy when he takes to his motorbike.
Eddie Kidd.
That's it, 3 moves you, we're off and running. Here we go. Could just sing that for half hour, couldn't we? Right, let's explain how we play this part of the game. Now, the idea on each of your moves, you could win a prize. It looks simple, but mixed up in the screens by a computer are up to 8 hotspots. You have to decide when to bank your prizes to avoid the hotspot. What is a hotspot? Not? No! OK, Jill, first screen we give you absolutely free. Just stand right about there. Strike the screen. Let's see what you've got. A week in Gambia. Great prize. No prizes on off. What do you want to do? Do you want to bank that, Jill? Yeah. It's up to you. Yes. You want to go on?
Yes.
All right, strike. Oh, dear, you're taking a chance. It's up to you. Go on, off you go. A radio cassette player and a week in Gambia. All right, that's it. Oh, sorry, you had 3 moves, didn't you? I do apologise. Do you want to stay there?
We can stay there.
You had this one.
We'll stay there.
Yes. Yeah, you. All right, we've got those 2 prizes. Let's go on to the next category, which is sport. For you, Ian, 2, 3 or 4? Sport.
2, please.
2. For your first move, with which sport is Christopher Dean associated?
Sailing?
Is wrong, I'm afraid. So straight to you, Alan. With which sport is Christopher Dean associated?
Ice skate.
And for your second move, with which sport is James Hunt associated?
Motor racing.
All right, that's 2 moves yours. OK, there we go. All right. OK, Pam, same applies to you. All right, some pong? Yeah, don't worry. We'll get some for you in a minute, OK? But I'm nuts. Hey?
Shall I start the screen now?
Yeah, strike it when you like.
All right, I'll strike it.
Go on. The Shetland sweaters. Now, what do you want to do? Do you want to bank those, or is there something else? Going on. OK, Pam. Stand just about there. Strike the screen. Personal stereos and the sweaters, they're yours. All right. Go on to the next category now, which is musicals for you, Peter. Musicals. 2, 3 or 4?
2, please.
2. All right. For your first move, you went to say 3 then, didn't
I
you?
was going to, yeah.
Never mind. Right. Oh, What a Beautiful Morning comes from which musical? Oh, What a Beautiful Morning comes from which musical?
Chitty Chitty Bang Bang.
Is wrong, I'm afraid. No, like them to. Ian, on Oh, What a Beautiful Morning comes from which musical?
Oklahoma.
And for the second move, which musical does Do Re Mi come from? Which musical does Do Re Mi come from?
My Fair Lady.
Is wrong, I'm afraid. Alan, you got a chance to pick these up now?
Sound of Music.
That's right, 2 moves are yours. OK. All right. Oh, a dear, a female dear. Straight to screen. Ooh, never mind, you haven't lost anything by that. You've moved up one more. We go on to the next category. Back with you again, Peter. It's the planets. 2, 3 or 4, the planets.
3, please.
3 for your first move. This planet has the same name as the goddess of love.
Venus.
Venus, for your second move. This is the furthest planet from the sun.
Pluto.
And for your third move, through a telescope, this planet appears to have numerous many-coloured rings round it.
Saturn.
That's right, 3 moves are yours. OK. Hello. All right, strike the screen, Jill. £150. You want to bank that? Or this is nothing on the next screen? One more? OK, strike the screen. Oh, that to be somewhere. You lose £150. You're still in the lead. We come on to the next category. It's for you, Ian. 2, 3 or 4. You need to get started, but...
3, please.
Hey?
3.
Well done. 3 moves. Here, good luck. Nostalgia is the category. Which of these was known as the Force's sweetheart?
Vera Lynn.
For your second move, who had a hit record with My Baby Just Cares For Me? If you're not sure, Ian, take a guess.
Sophie Tucker.
Sorry?
Sophie Tucker.
Is wrong, I'm afraid. Alan, do you know the answer?
Is it Nina Simone?
Is right. And for the third move, this singer topped the charts with Softly, Softly. I have to have an answer.
Ruby Murray.
That's right. 3 moves are yours. OK. All right. Be there in a second. Never mind. There we are. Struck screen. £100. Do you want to bank it, or is there something on the next screen? £100 cash.
Come on.
Come on. Right, Dan. Over you come. Mind a step. There we are. Mind the bones. You lose the £100. Never mind. We go on to the next category for you, Peter. Who's famous for what is the category? Who's famous for what? 2, 3 or 4?
3, please.
3 for your first move. Which of these earned fame for gardening?
Percy Thrower.
Second move. Which of these earned fame for dancing?
Isidore Duncan.
And for your third move, which of these earned fame for singing? Which of these earned fame for singing? Take a guess, Peter, if you're not sure.
Nellie Melba.
Is that a guess?
Nellie Melba. Well,
Take a guess.
yes, it was.
Yeah, good one. All right, have you got 3 moves? All right. OK. We've got the hot spot out of the way.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully. I don't know if there's any more. You can't tell. Oh, you fell over there.
Oh, you're carrying on without you.
You're carrying on without me. Oh, that's all right. You can press them. I'll sit here and watch that. It's all right. I don't fancy that either. That nearly went. Hair by Top Stylist. Now, what do you think?
Move on.
Carry on. OK, strike the screen. £100 and the hair by Top Stylist. Now, what do you
Move on.
Go on, then.
Move on.
Hey, it's up to you. What
What have we got?
Hey, what have you got? We've got this one at the moment. You have to answer questions on the next one.
Go on, then.
All right, OK. Go on, here we go. Oh, dear. Never mind. That's £100 and the hair by Top Stylist. You've lost that. We go on to the next category, which is for you, Ian, which is musical instruments. 2, 3 or 4?
2, please.
2. Right, for your first move, which instrument is Eric Clapton particularly famous for? Eric Clapton.
Piano.
No, I'm sorry. Does it come to you, Alan?
Guitar.
Guitar. For your second move, what is a Steinway?
Piano.
Piano's right. 2 moves are yours. OK. There we go. All right, Pam, strike the screen. A dishwasher. Nice prize. You keeping that?
Yes, it'll save you washing it.
Save it, washing that. You're going to keep that. It's up to you. Know, is that what you're going to do?
Save me hands. It'll save me hands.
Save your hands. All right, they're keeping the dishwasher. There we are. All right, son Paul. Yeah. OK, come here a minute. There we are. Come on. Oi. I'll get one out in a minute for you. I'll get it working for you in a sec. Not that one. Don't bother answering anything, Ian. They're all empty. Right, come with you now, Peter. It's poetry. 2, 3 or 4?
2, please.
2. For your first move, who wrote the following lines? Shall I compare... So we've only got one, so I've got to ask you a minimum of 2 questions.
Right.
Shall I compare thee to a summer's day? Who wrote the following line? Shall I compare thee to a summer's day?
Keats.
It's wrong, I'm afraid. Ian, do you know the answer to this? Shall I compare thee to a summer's day?
Shakespeare.
It's right, and for the second move, a thing of beauty is a joy forever. A thing of beauty is a joy forever.
Byron.
Is wrong, so we come to you now, Alan.
Is it Keats?
Keats is right, the 2 moves are yours, OK. There are, Pam, strike the screen. A weekend in court.
Yeah, we'll keep it.
All right?
We'll keep it.
You want to make it?
No, we'll keep it.
Go on.
You sure?
Go on.
Yeah, we'll give you the bottle as well. It's all right.
I'm not looking.
£100 for the weekend in court. There we are. Oops. Sorry, I'm moving away. You're on the end screen. All right. Now, the situation we've got now, you've got that £100 there, the weekend in court, you've got to decide whether you're going to bank it or answer the main Strike It Lucky question. We'll ask you what you want to do in a couple of minutes' time. That's all right. See you after the break. All right, ta. Strike It Lucky. Now, the situation we've got some pawn who has... I can't even see her from here. You haven't started yet, have you, love?
No.
No. Never mind. Hi, Jill. Excuse me. See if I can get this thing working. There we are. It's still not working. Oh, never mind. Right, now, situation we've got some pawn there just on the start, and Gillian there, and we've got Pam and Alan down here on the main Strike It Lucky question. So what do you want to do? You've got a weekend in Cork, or the £100, or do you want to answer the main Strike It Lucky question?
We'll have a go at the question.
You have a go at the question. This is for a chance in tonight's final. Remember, if you don't get this right, you lose those prizes and you wait for your next turn. I'll ask you this question. You can confer as loud as you like. Then I'll ask you the question again, and I must have an answer. Good luck. Here we go. Which best-selling author struck it lucky with his novels The Dogs of War and The Odessa File? You can confer as loud as you like. I'll ask you the question again.
Dogs of War, Odessa File.
Jack Higgins, was it?
Dogs
Right.
of War.
OK, I'm going to have to ask you the question. Which best-selling author struck it lucky with his novels The Dogs of War and The Odessa File? Take a guess if you're not sure.
Frederick Forsyth.
Sorry?
Frederick Forsyth.
Is that your answer? You're going on to tonight's final. That's it. There we are. Well done. Come on, Pam. Over you come. Come back down, Gillian. There, my love. I know you go downstairs there. Get some ball. Come back with me. There we are. Come back here. See if we can get the thing going, yeah? There we are. Come on! What's the matter with you? Hello! All right, I'll go round the back and get it, love. Wait there. Hey, where are you going? Come on, out you come. £250. There we are. All right, come on. Just push you back down. Back you go. All right, well done. Some unlucky categories there, Ian, but never mind. That's just how it comes up. OK, Ian and Suncorn, let's tell you what you've won. You're going to take away with you £250. OK, you had a nice night with us. There we are. And Peter and Gillian, you won a radio cassette player and a week in Gambia. So it's a lovely prize there. All the best when you get married. Thanks for all you've done. Well done. Good done. And each and every one of you will all take away a memento of the show so you can play the game at home. All right, and now let's tell you, Alan and Pam, what you've got. You've got Shetland sweaters, personal stereos, a dishwasher, a weekend in Cork, and £100 already, and a chance now to go anything up to £3,000. Let's give them all a great round of applause. Come on, Pam, would you like to come through? Let's find yourself through there. There we are. Come on, Alan, over you go. Here we go. OK, let's play the end game now. This is how you play the end game. You move across as before, but this time you play the game horizontally and vertically. I'll ask you which move you want to make. You shout out top, middle or bottom. If you look at the screen there now, you can see we've got 10 arrows, 10 questions and 10 hotspots. If a question comes up, it'll be true or false. You give me an incorrect answer, it becomes a hotspot. If you go for our top money tonight of £3,000, you cannot hit any more than 2 hotspots. For £2,000, no more than 3 hotspots, and for £1,000, no more than 4 hotspots. We've made a change to this particular series. If you go for our top money of £3,000, but you fail to get right the way across, we're going to give you £300 for every move you do successfully make, but not for the hotspots, so you can add up anyway. And for £2,000... we'll give you £200 and for £1,000, £100. OK, before you make your mind up, our computer will now jumble them all up. There we go. Right, the prizes you won already, they're safe. You won't lose those at all. 1,000, 2,000 or 3,000 pounds. What do you think they should go for? What do you do? Going for the three. They're going for the 3,000 pounds. Let's give them a chance. Hope you come down. Send that in. Best of luck to you. That's a nice prize anyway, so you're all right. Good luck. All right. Here we go then. All right, I'm sure they'll give you a lot of encouragement in the audience and people at home as well. Top, middle or bottom? And we're going for £3,000. Top, middle or bottom?
Bottom. Bottom.
Bottom. You want the bottom one? Oh. That's a disastrous start. There we go. Okay. Oh. nice little gesture from the policeman.
I'm not saying anymore.
You won't say anymore. All right, so I'll do it next time.
Yeah.
Top, middle or bottom? Top, middle or bottom? Go on, go on. It's all chance. Top! This is unbelievable. OK, all right. Well, you can't afford to get any more hotspots. OK? And if you get a true or false, it's got to be correct. Well, surely we can't get it on this one. Top, middle or bottom?
Top.
Top again. We don't want a hotspot, please. Oh, no. Oh, that's terrible. We're going to give a nice round of applause. I'm sorry about that. Come here, Alan. Oh, just the other one. Might as well go for it. OK, just from that side. Let's have a look at the hotspots to see where they all were. There's a load on that side, isn't there? Well, that's how it goes. The computer sorts them out. Let's tell you what you won. You got Shetland sweaters, personal stereos, a dishwasher, a weekend in Cork, and £100. Have you enjoyed your evening with us?
Fantastic.
Thanks for being with us. Well done, Alan. Well done, Pam. That's all we've got time for. Till we see you at the same time next week. Good night, God bless. All right, good night. Thank you.
2, 3 or 4 moves. Another Strike It Lucky on the way in just a mo. So stay with us for more Barrymore. And it's new here on Challenge. Over on Pick next, there's more trouble out on the roads of New Zealand. But luckily, the highway cops are on the way.